What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Ark Survival Ascended. Alright, it is time we are taking on the Brood Mother. I do not know if I'm going to put this in the previous video with the dragon. Not entirely sure. This might be its own separate video. We'll figure that out when that time comes, but let's see how the Pseudomanes can handle the Brood Mother. I'm not sure if they will do well, because I think there is water in her domain, so we may have to pull her into a corner where there isn't water. So this is going to be very, very interesting. But I do have a bunch of shotgun rounds, and I have my grapple if I need to hide on the ceiling. So let's try it. There's my high-level pseudo. I'm going to whistle everybody on passive. There's my high-level female next to it, right? Yep, 316, and this one's my 32. Yep, there's my pair. Actually, let me sneak out of here and come back in. I'm going to whistle you to follow one, because this is the pseudo I'm going to be sitting on exclusively, and I'm going in with just like some lesser antidote. For some reason I brought some. Where's my 316? Right here. I'm going to pull her this way. Yeah, there's water over there. Okay, so we're going to go this way. If we can come over here. She may not actually summon in any bad guys if I have her. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. She may not actually summon in any spiders if I have all these guys attacking everything. Oh, wow. Okay, this is not... No, attack her! Attack her! No, not near me. Get her, yes. Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. Get her, get away from me! No, go aggressive. I keep accidentally hit... Do we have her bugged? I mean, I guess she's a giant spider technically, so she's always bugged. But do we have her stuck in a spot where she can't move? Pseudomanes can destroy the world? Is that the play? And they're melting RNAos with their fire damage. What? Dude, this is nuts. There's absolutely no way this works. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep peppering her with my shotgun, too, while these guys are just chomping away. Because she's stuck aggroing me, but the pseudos are right in front of her just chomping away. And anytime she spawns something in, it instantly gets destroyed. That's insane, dude. I'm perfectly okay with this. Yeah, okay, that's awesome. So we're definitely gonna breeze through this fight. So now we have now beaten, hopefully, all 3 of the bosses on Alpha. We still haven't beaten her yet. She's still got almost 500k health, so anything can and will happen. It is Ark, after all. But we need to just make sure we finish her off. And we're in a good spot where she's... Honestly, I feel like she's bugged. And I keep saying that even though she's a giant spider, but I legitimately feel like she's absolutely stuck trying to get to me. And my pseudos are just swarming her. And as you can see by that health bar on the right, she is just completely being melted. Yeah. Wow, okay. So I was completely right in my thinking in the previous single-player Ultimate Ark that the Pseudomanes can completely break any boss. Wow. Huh. Okay, so Amalgamaniac, you have now officially made probably the strongest creature in all of Ark. They completely demolish everything because they have that swarm, and the Broodmother or the bosses don't target them, they only target the player. So, wow. I'm at a loss of words at this point, but this is going down. Yeah, she's just standing there now. She's accepted her fate at this point. Okay, this is game. This is GG, boys. This is absolutely GG's. Let's go. Wow. Yep. That is G to the G's. All right. Broodmother downs. We have now taken out all 3 bosses, and this is part of the reason why I was very hesitant on exclusively running Pseudomanes for the boss fights, because I knew how strong they were, but I didn't realize they were absolutely that strong. That's kind of insane. There is water, as you can see, so I was a little right to be worried about the water being everywhere, but I don't know if that's like water that you can get like, that you can get hydrated in, should I say. I don't know if that is what that is. That was insane. That was kind of nuts, dude. We smoked her. We didn't lose a single creature at all. Like, every single one of the Pseudomanes are still here. So let's test my idea. I want to see if that water still, or can, knock me out. It does. So that would knock me out of the hydration, or would put me in hydration, should I say. So technically, if we would have got forced into that water, I would have lost all my armor, but these guys would have had their hydration buff, which makes them attack faster. That's a lot of chitin. Let's pick up everything we see here, just in case. Because you never know. That's a ton of meat, ton of chitin. I have our backpack on, so we have weight reduction. But that's kind of nuts, dude. Like, that's really great. Oh, wow, okay. That, I gotta let Jace know about that, because that, we just... Wow, so... That was a lot easier than I thought it was, but if you guys like the content, make sure, I was going to say this before the boss fight ended, but if you guys like the content you've been seeing so far on this channel, make sure to hit the big red subscribe button, hit that like button as well, because that helps a lot for a small channel growing like myself, trying to develop a, just, with the algorithm, technically. I'm sorry, I'm just at a loss for words, because I didn't expect that to be that easy. That I thought that was going to be a lot harder than what it actually was. We absolutely smoked that. I don't know how to respond to that right this second. But that was insane. But we're going to head back to base now, because now we officially have... This guy's too heavy. Can you take some meat? You can, but you can't take all of it. Let me see something. I think, don't quote me on it, but I think this guy gets a weight reduction on meat if it's in his inventory. I'm going to chuck that out because I don't want that. Okay, yes, he does. And we're going to take this back. We're going to transfer this into your inventory because you get a 25-point weight reduction, or 25, it cuts it in half. So now we got to fly way back to base. That was nuts. So that is now officially all 3 bosses completely taken out. We can now officially get tech armor as well. So that's insane. What we're actually going to do then really quickly here is I'm probably just going to off myself real fast on this game. And just send us back to the base. So let me just do something really quick, because it'll just make it a little faster. And it'll update my, oh, excuse me, I burped. It'll update my, what is that called? Specimen implant. Wow, I lost track of what that word was. It'll update my specimen implant if I do that quicker too as well. So here, because right now it only shows I've beaten the 1, but I've beaten officially all 3 in video, which went a lot faster. And this is on a server, so you guys know for a fact these are not easy. This is not like a single player and me just smoking the fights on single player settings. No, this is an official server, not official server, but it's a server level boss fight. So it's not a cakewalk. It's just those Pseudomanes are nuts, man. Like, I've never seen a creature so powerful. I'm just astonished that they're that good. I'm glad they are that good, do not get me wrong. I'm absolutely ecstatic they're that good, because they're a mixture of my 2 favorite creatures. 2 of my favorite creatures, should I say. The Pyromane is on the list for me for being one of my top favorite creatures, just because of the, I don't want to say originality of it, because it's not that original. It's a Shadowmane with fire. Just the idea of it, and then just this Shadowmane has always just been an insanely great creature to have overall. I planned on doing, like, I was so prepped for that fight. I made an extra 200 shotgun rounds thinking the worst was going to happen, and absolutely nothing happened. So now we have all 3 bosses beaten. Our thing should be caught up. Yes, it is. There's everything beaten for us. We've now smoked all 3 bosses, and we are now going to take our pseudos, throw the extra ones in here that we don't have. This is our storage and our boss thing. We are working on a Desolatitan, by the way. We did tame up a female off-screen. I found a 145. It was just chilling over on that mountain right there, like usual. That's where I've been finding most of them. But we have 2 of them now. So let's go see if the egg I hatched up earlier is bred up. Is that a fake egg? Yes, it is. Not a fake egg, just a non-fertilized egg. Yep, there's another one. Let's drop this. Came out as a 228. So that must be, I haven't figured out what the max level is, a 226 or a 228. I haven't looked. And there is another mutation. There is another health mutation. So we're looking at 7H72 right now is what we'd be looking at in terms of health. I just got this one. So now that we're looking at that high of a health mutation already is kind of insane. And we've completely beaten all the bosses. So we really don't need to be breeding these guys anymore. I'm probably going to continue to. I'm going to stop it once I switch to Scorched. So they don't overspawn over here. But I'm probably going to continue to breed them once I can. Just so we could utilize them against the world bosses on Extinction when that time comes. Because I'm probably going to take the highest level pair that I can have with me to Extinction. So like I said prior, I can bring 2 creatures from each map. So I'm probably going to bring the Pseudomane male and the Pseudomane female, or a perfect pair, whatever I decide. It's probably going to be the Pseudomanes from this map, and I'm not going to touch the Desolatitans because they're available everywhere. There is a level 66 Desolatitan over on that mountain right now. It's a Arkology one, but I don't really want that too much. But let's go up to the roof and hang our other one, our other flag we just received. I thought this fight was going to be a lot harder. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little worried about that. But there we have it. We have now completely destroyed all 3 bosses. We are ready to go to take on the Tech Cave. We just need to go get some undersea alpha drops, which is what we're going to do right now, since we're a little bit ahead of what I planned. I honestly thought we were going to fail that fight, so I'm kind of wasn't ready for this. So let's grab some scuba really fast. B+, 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 B+. And we're going to go under the sea and go do that work. So let's take you out. Pick you up. Throw my PT out. Because what we're going to do is we're going to keep this guy on my shoulder until we get near like an alpha creature of some sort. And then we're going to swap them out. Because we're missing an Alpha Moza, we're missing an Alpha Tuso, and we're missing an Alpha Lead. Once we take those 3 on, I think we're ready for everything. We've got all the other Alpha drops we need for the boss. But now we still have to grind up everything to fight the Gamma Desolatitan. That is one fight we are doing before we go on. I'm also going to make tech gear here shortly, but I'm probably not going to make that right just yet. Oh, did not mean to grab you again. Grab you. Hop on your back, equip this, and this, and yeah, we're ready to go. Let's go scuba diving, boys. So we're looking for 3 of those specific alphas. We're going to try to find them ASAP, hopefully, so we can get them done and over with, because I know there is one Alpha Moza on the map, but I don't know where it is specifically. It should be somewhere. But give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys. We have found one. Sorry, I cut away for a split second because Gene had called, and I was looking for this guy, and I happened to actually find one. I want to try to take this thing out. I don't know if we're going to be strong enough alone. I may need to bring out the other one, like off my shoulder kind of thing, and just have it doing damage as well, because this one is hitting 160, but I don't think that's going to be enough, truthfully. Luckily, with us being underwater, we get the extra health back. We get the extra hydration buff, but we do lose the defense, so we are taking a little bit more damage than I'd like to see, but I feel like we're doing just A-okay right now. I may have to, like I said, swap out. We'll keep an eye on our health pool up top on the right, but this is one of the 3 things we need. So we need an Alpha Moza, an Alpha Tuso, and an Alpha Leech. The Tuso is probably going to be the hardest for us to fight because of its ability to grab and just hold this guy on and me not be able to hurt it. But at that point, I can't even shotgun it. I was going to say I could sit there and shotgun it. No, I can't. I'm underwater. I'm probably going to have to bring a couple of pseudos for one of those. But what we want to do here is I generally want to try to take this guy out, get this done and over with. See what we get for it, for one, because it's a Moza. They usually drop pretty good loot. And then we're going to try to... Oh, excuse me, I just burped. Then we're going to look for a Leech. Leeches could be up more towards the surface, which is kind of okay. I may actually track one of them, to be honest, to try to find one of them, because that's what I did with this. I used the tracker, because we started way over on the left side of the map. We started to the north and went all the way around to the left. That's what we did. If we would have turned to the right and went this way, we would have found this guy right away. I went the wrong direction. Oh yeah, no, we're golden. We got this guy beat. He's hitting pretty hard. I did see a couple things I'd like to tame down here. I did see a couple max level donkeys. But seeing as we're this far along in the series anymore, I don't need a donkey at this point, but maybe going forward, if I decide to add the center or rag to the server, I may go out and tame a dunk. And there goes the Alpha Mosa. Is it dropping just prime? Yes, it is. I was hoping for raw prime fish. There's the Mosasaur tooth. Did we get anything decent? That's not terrible. I'll take that. Jace could probably use it. Yeah, that's not the greatest. Could be better. But we got what we needed in the Mosasaur tooth, truthfully, and that's all we were here for. Let's look up a leech now. Lead. Are there no leeches on the map? What? What? I have the leech syphilis on because of the lead sickness? I'm not entirely sure why there's no lead sicknesses around. Could there just not be one on the... No, that can't work. Let me go to the surface quick here really fast. Let me get on the shoreline just for safety because I don't want to get Surfactanist. That would be the worst case scenario. If there's a bug with the no Untameables that's stopping this thing from spawning, let me see something here. Okay, so we need number 9. Nope, not traits. Whoops. Why did I do traits? Let me just go down to the letter L physically and see if we can see anything. Yeah, there is no leads right now. That's weird. That is actually not good because we need them. Give me 1 second. I apologize for cutting away again. I gotta check the spawn blocker settings because I didn't put anything in for the liege, but I'm wondering if there's something glitched out with the lieges and the Arkology mod. So give me 1 second. Alright guys, so I'm just showing you the spawn thing right here real quick. They're not blocked. They're set to spawn. That's not a good sign that they're not there. So I'm probably going to have to look into that and try to fix that. Because that's kind of terrible because we need the blubber. And if nothing is spawning, I'll probably have to do a dino wipe. As much as I don't want to do another one, we'll probably have to do one. But let's get stuck on a rock. Let's go look for a Tuso, I suppose. Because that's truthfully really annoying. I didn't think of that until like right now, actually, that I hadn't seen one at all yet up to this point, and I'd been under the water a good amount. It says we got one this way, a Tuso, but that's kind of weird. I'm gonna dino wipe and hope it respawns. If it doesn't respawn, I'm gonna have to force spawn one in or force spawn the spawn like spawners, because we need one of those to face the tech cave. You absolutely need one. So that kind of really sucks that there isn't anything anywhere. That's entirely terrible, to be honest. I'm hoping it's just a little bug, and if I dino wipe, it'll fix it. But I'm not truthfully sure. That's kind of a little bit worrisome, just a wee bit. What is chasing me? Pleasies. Yeah, that kind of really does suck. I know Jason I fought an Alpha Tuso before, so he probably has the Alpha Tuso eye. But he's not high enough level to even take on the cave. So I'm not entirely sure there on that one. Okay. Yeah, there's an Anomalocaris. Found one. That's cool as hell. I'd love to tame one, But I don't believe that that's useful for me at this very juncture. It says it's this way. Okay, let's keep going this way again. Yeah, that's really odd. That is really, really odd that there's not a single lead on the map. It, like, not even is on my list. I wonder if spawn... Oh, there... Oh, is that an alpha? Please be an alpha. Nope. Just a normal one. But we have to take this one out to try to get it to actively spawn in. Oh, wow. We're getting swarmed by everything. We got everybody coming over. Everybody and their mother wants to hang out. Just gonna keep biting. Pretty much is the only thing I can do. I would love to sit here and try to fight that Tuso, but everybody else wants to come hang out and have a good old time, and I'm not really a fan of that, so we're just gonna keep fighting these guys. Yeah. So I'm kind of a little worried, truthfully, that I can't see that spawn in at all. I'm wondering if there's something else going on, like deep within the game. As in, probably, like, the mods conflicting each other. Bro, you're supposed to shoot me with your ink and then run away, not shoot me with your ink and just hang out still. Alright, took that guy out. We're just gonna keep moving. Oh, I forgot I gotta do this. Alright, we got another one this way. Let's check this one out. What direction is that in? Okay, so it's probably around this. Yeah, that's nuts, man. That is really, really nuts. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. But I'm thoroughly excited, honestly, at this point. We're ready to take on the tech cave. We just need 2 more deep sea creature alpha kills, and then we can take the tech cave. But we have to beat the Gamma Desolatitan before we do the tech cave. That is one of my rules we put in place. Was either we beat the Gamma Titan here or on Scorched, and then beat Beta and Alpha by the end of Extinction. I want to beat all of them. I mean, realistically, if I wanted to, I could try to beat them all here on the island and just not have to worry about it going forward. But I personally believe going into Extinction with the Dreadnoughtuses is going to be the best idea. It says it's back this way. Did I pass it? How did I pass it? It literally... What? It says we passed it somehow. There is no land for it to be on. Or not land, no water for it to be in. It likes deep water. Let's go take a look. I'm kind of interested. And then we'll probably wrap the video up here because I'm closing in on like an hour at this point. Because I did a lot of searching for these creatures, man. Like, this took me forever to try to find these guys. Because the ocean's massive, and even with this thing, it just keeps putting me at regular creatures, not alphas. So it takes a minute. Let's see here. Should be coming up soon. I'm hoping. I'm not entirely sure. Because if it is an alpha, we'll sit here and fight it. It's probably right below us somewhere. No? Wow, okay, it's not here. It's further this way. I've never really seen one like ping up this far ahead, unless if it's pointing out that it's at the cave. Alright guys, we're back. I went all the way back to the base. I spent probably another close to excuse me, another 30 like minutes or so. All I found was a bunch of random Tusos, not a single alpha. Hopefully Jace has an alpha eye I could use. And I could not find any leads. I'm gonna probably do a dino wipe and see if that makes anything spawn. If not, I have no clue why they're not spawning. I'm gonna need to look into that, and if anything, like I said, I'll just spawn them in. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time for more Ark Survival Ascended, when we'll either be taking on the Tech Cave or the Gamma Desolatitan. Hopefully. I'll let you guys know. See you guys then.